Hello, Sagittarius. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really well. Let's jump right into your reading and see what Holy Spirit has to say for you today. Messages for Sagittarius. Ooh, not for you. What is not for you, Sagittarius? Let's go. More messages for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Too many cards. No place like home. Oh my goodness. There's definitely a... You know, Sagittarius, it seems you've strayed away. You've strayed away from your true nature, or something that brings you a lot of happiness, or who you really are as a person. That's what I want to say. And I think it's like the prodigal son kind of thing, where you now realize, co-create, yeah. So now you realize maybe that you've strayed a little bit too far from your true nature, or who you really are as a person. And Holy Spirit is trying to say right now, like, this is a situation that may not be fitting for you. Now, it doesn't have to be that serious. It's like you strayed away, like, you know, you ran away on, you know, started abusing drugs or something. Or no, it could be, but it could be something simply as just kind of maybe like a mentality, mindset, something that hasn't been good in creating the best future for you or the best outcome, something kind of toxic. And I think you're kind of longing for the days when things were maybe a little bit simpler. Not for you. 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So you've been putting a lot of loving energy, a lot of caring, and a lot of tenderness, I want to say, into a situation, and all you got in return was fucking knives in your back. Now, this 5 of Swords, it just looks like a bunch of swords coming into a foundation, and then we have someone stepping on swords for the 6 of Swords. So 6 of Swords is about leaving, you know, and it's leaving is painful. It's painful to leave, but it's also painful to stay. So it's kind of like just pain all around here. But I see that that's not anything that you did wrong. It's almost like you're being punished for being caring, or for caring about this situation or these people. But obviously I'm feeling like whatever situation it is, you just didn't get back what you put in. Therefore, it's not for you. That's what they're saying, Sagittarius. Any more messages for not for you, please? Oh, so it's about love. Of course it is. All right. So, yeah. So you put a lot of love into a relationship, right? And all you got out of it was just struggle, heartache, feeling broke, feeling unfulfilled, feeling abandoned. Okay? And because of that, either you have to put a close to a situation, or maybe, you know, the universe kind of stepped in and said, okay, fuck this, we're gonna wrap this up, because this is a really bad partnership for you that's leaving you feeling like shit. You know, like, look at this. Like, you know, it's time to go. That's a card about going. This is about ending, completing something. It's just not for you. So if you haven't ended this, this is the message. It's not for you. It's time to go. It's more trouble than it's worth. It's only going to be struggle, heartache. You're going to become a bag lady. That's what they're saying. Or a man. Okay, so close it up. They're like, that soulmate situation. I'm sure that you learned whatever you need to learn from it here with the world. It served its purpose. Not for you, baby. Okay? And that's just a clear-cut message right there for you. All right, let's go to No Place Like Home. Oh my gosh, the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. And the 2 of Swords. So, you're looking now at a time when you did feel happy, at a time maybe this could have been in your childhood or like with your family, or just like maybe a past relationship or something that made you feel really fulfilled. And I almost get the sense that you want to recreate that. I get that with this. It's like trying to recreate a family. This is like a family tree with the apples and the cups, and it's like living in this kind of a bubble. Like this is your safe space. Is thinking about this home situation back in the day that used to make you feel really safe and protected and in a bubble and free from the world's struggles. Like this house is like literally like above the earth and the sky, this beautiful thing. I think like maybe you tried to recreate that with this person, but all they did in the end was backstab you and betray you. And then these are both blindfold energy, so I definitely get like you didn't see this coming. You also did not know what to say. You couldn't stand up for yourself. You couldn't speak up for yourself, and you didn't. It's very gaslighty energy where you didn't know the truth of what was going on behind your back, so you weren't able to make a proper move. And so the spirit guides are saying like you don't even know the fullest of what's happened here. Whatever you found out, there is more, and it's not pretty, okay? And I don't like making messages like this, but it's saying what it's saying, and I just gotta say. So it's kind of trying to tell me that you're living a bit in a bubble if you're still in this relationship. If you're not, it's like disperse your bubble a little bit. That's depressing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Sagittarius. Like, I get it. I get it. This person fucked you. They literally fucked you. And if I feel that the King of Wands come out. Oh my god. This is fucking brutal. This is like the worst. This person is awful, okay? They were in it for the sex. They loved fighting with you. They loved hurting you. They loved betraying you. They loved it. They loved it. They got off on it. This person is, I don't see the Emperor or the Devil, but I'm just definitely getting narcissistic energy here. Like, look at that. It's fucking disgusting. This fighting and arguing and backstabbing and betrayal. Like, ugh. This person's crappy. I'm so sorry, Saggy. And you didn't see this shit coming. I'm getting the sex was really good. They got you digmatized or pussy whipped or whatever they want to say. Somebody got you all fucked up and gave you nothing in return. No place like home, right? Right, Sagittarius? Why, you know, I don't know you, Saggy. I don't know who's watching this, but I just felt like I wanted to say, why do you think you deserve this, you know? Maybe that's kind of what you need to look at. Co-create. We have the Ace of Swords. So there is something here about coming back into, and the Ace of Wands, yeah. So there's something about your creative potential. You know, it takes two to tango. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, so it takes two to tango, right? So you and the soulmate in a partnership created this. You were in a bubble, and that's why all this stuff was able to happen. They were an active, who the fuck knows? I don't understand this energy. I just read it. But they like wanted to, you know, they wanted to have sex and fight. Like it's like they have like this toxic kind of like upbringing or the way that they show love or express love or whatever. But it takes two to tango, you know. And because of the fact that you were in a bubble or being willfully ignorant or being lied to, maybe it wasn't your fault, whatever it was, that's the only way that this foundation, that this was able to happen, was because of the ignorance around it between the both of you. So they're like, the spirit guides are saying, okay, like you co-created this. If you didn't know it or not, like you could have been reacting out of trauma, like a trauma bond or something that made this happen. And they're saying like, that's not good enough anymore. Like it's time to start like active, like co-creating intentionally right here. So this is the two to tango. Two of you hanging onto this knife, bleeding, suffering. Two of you created this together, if you like it or not. So, and then the Ace of Wands is kind of like the clarity coming in now, knowing better, right? And the Three of Wands, now we're waiting for something better to happen now. So let's just keep going quickly. The Moon, yeah, so this has to definitely do with like some kind of trauma bond, attachment style, or like childhood, like something to do with something to do with like maybe somebody abused you or neglected you or something as a child, something like that, that left an imprint, something negative and a trauma bond within you that has allowed for this person to get their hooks into you and to continue to hurt you, because it keeps coming out that this was intentional. Okay, the Hierophant. So this person wanted to lock you down. They didn't want you to go anywhere. They didn't want you to move away. They wanted to continue to abuse you. That was their long-term goal here with the Moon and the Five of Swords. Like it, I don't know. They're sick in the head, honestly. The Devil didn't come out, but I feel him. Okay, so it's like, yeah, you kind of have to like go in within your subconscious, something you need to figure out in your space that allowed this abuse to go on for so long, some kind of attachment style or something that was not good for you, self-sabotage as well, I'm also getting. And again, there's this message here of whatever you think they did to you, they did worse. You don't even know what they did. It's a secret. And I don't think you ever will know, because this person's really fucking sick. Okay? I'm really getting that vibe that they're very sick. This could be a Taurus. This could be a fire sign. I don't know, it could be any sign, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think the final message there, yeah, there's something about you gotta, I don't know, therapy. I know people always throw out therapy like it's a affordable option for everyone, but there's something there that needs to be fixed in the subconscious, something that has allowed this to happen. And I'm, you know, Sagittarius with the loving heart, I want to tell you, like, I also go through this. I don't even trust when I fall in love with people, because I know that I have this trauma bond within me, and I've been working on it for the last 3 years. But I still don't trust myself when I feel butterflies or I fall in love, because I know that my attachment styles and the stuff I learned from my childhood has led me into very unhealthy relationships, where this energy is very familiar, where I allowed somebody to do whatever they wanted to me, and kind of was willfully ignorant and blind, and like, you know, it takes two to tango. So maybe you might want to start looking into that. I would say to just start looking up into narcissism is always a great start. Yeah, but if that resonated with you, please consider liking, subscribing, or commenting. I love you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.